Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Thank you so much for joining me for another planty video. So today I'm going to be showing you my philodendron collection. I recently posted my Hoya collection video and that got a really positive response, so thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yes, that inspired me to share more collection themed videos. So I'm just gonna hop right into it and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off with the most recent philodendron that I've added to my collection, and probably one of my favorites right now. I'm a little bit obsessed with it. If you watched my most recent vlog, then you will have seen it. But it is my beautiful, huge philodendron silver sword. So as I've mentioned a couple times now, I have just become obsessed with philodendron silver sword. Ever since Courtney sent me some cuttings of her silver sword. I'd just never seen it in person before. I did not know how beautiful they were, and now I just want like 27 of them. So this is one that I picked up. I picked this up at Little Tree Garden Center if you guys are on the island. But yes, its leaves are massive, and oh my goodness, it's like flopping around in here. And there is so many growth points in this pot. It's coming out with a new leaf right now as well. As you can see, a couple new leaves, I think, actually. But yeah, it is just so beautiful, and yeah, I love it so much. And I got this huge plant for $25, which is a really good deal because these sell for a lot more than that on Etsy and whatnot. So yeah, they are obviously becoming more readily available, which is really awesome. And yeah, I'm just so excited about it. I love it so much. So since I showed you that silver sword, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the others that I have. I do have a couple more. So this is one of the cuttings that Courtney sent me, and I have recently transitioned it to leca. It's in like a pinky purple leca, which I think looks really cute with it. So I am hoping that it's going to do okay in leca. We shall see. I've honestly had like such hit or miss luck with it. So yeah, I'm hoping it does well. But I do also have one more cutting of philodendron silver sword that she sent me, so I will show you guys that one too. So this guy is right here, and it's just down to one leaf, and it is rooting in water. As you can see, it's doing very well. I'm sure it will be fine. This was a plant that was in the mail for a couple weeks, so yeah, hence why it only has one leaf. And while I have this jar here, I will just mention the other philodendron that is in here with this guy, who is also in the one leaf club. So this one is philodendron lemon lime upright, I believe it is called. Yes, and I think she sent me a couple cuttings of this, and this is the one leaf that had survived, and it's rooting up well also, so I think it's definitely going to make it, and you know, I can pot it up in the spring and it'll be fine. So yeah, it's so cute. I'm really excited about that guy too. Okay, so next I have another philodendron that was sent to me by Courtney. Courtney has just sponsored like half of my plant collection now, so yes, thank you, Courtney. It is my philodendron Burle Marx variegated, and this is my favorite leaf that it has. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And this plant has been doing so well for me. It's in sphagnum moss, and you can see the roots. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it is just so happy, and it's actually given me 2 new leaves there. So yeah, it's doing really well. It looks a little bit crazy, but yeah, it's doing fine, and it's gonna be great. I'm excited to pot it up in a few months as well, and yeah, I'm just so excited to have this plant in my collection. I love it so much. Okay, so the next one I will show you guys is my philodendron pink princess. As you can see here, she is actually not very pink. She's pretty much reverted, but I've chopped her, and I'm hoping that she is going to put out more pink spots for me. This is the newest leaf, and it does have that one pink splash there. So yes, we will see what the future leaves look like. This plant I have actually transitioned to leca, and it seems to be tolerating the transition really well. I can see its roots on the sides. And yeah, I've just been keeping an eye on it, and I recently moved it into the plant room to give it some higher humidity, and I'm hoping it will do well. I don't know, I kind of fell out of love with this plant once it started just like completely reverting, but I am hopeful, so we shall see what happens with my Philodendron Pink Princess. Okay, so next is my tiny baby Philodendron Gloriosum, which I love so much. Oh my goodness. This plant is actually from my friend Vanessa, and it's just like the cutest little baby ever, and it's gonna put out a new leaf right there as well, and I just think it looks so cute in this little pot. Yeah, we kind of match. Yes, I just love it so much, and I'm so excited to watch this one grow from being a little baby to becoming an impressive adult. So yes, I will keep you posted along the journey. I actually have one other Philodendron Gloriosum as well. This is a larger one, obviously, and it is in sphagnum moss, also doing really well and actually giving me a new leaf right there too. So I'm super excited about that. This plant has just been so happy. Like, Philodendron Gloriosum has been so easy for me, so I'm really thankful for that. But yes, I love it so much. It's so pretty. Okay, so next is my beautiful Philodendron Painted Lady, and this is a plant that I've mentioned before. It was not really on my wish list. I wasn't really expecting anything from it, but then I received it, and once I saw it in person, I fell in love. I just love the contrast of the leaves with the pink stems. It is so beautiful, and its little kind of speckly leaves are just so cute. So yes, I am definitely a huge fan of this plant, and I'm glad that it's doing okay. And yes, it's just so cute. Okay, next I have my adorable little Philodendron Micans. I showed this plant in my spooky plants video, but yes, this is my baby Philodendron Micans, who I grew from a one leaf cutting. I love Philodendron Micans so much, and this one is even more special to me because it came from my friend Kendra's plant. So yes, I'm going to continue to grow this guy until it is a big, beautiful adult, and I'm sure it'll take off more in the spring, because the past 8 or 9 months that I've had it, it's just been kind of getting established, and yeah, I'm sure it's just going to take off next spring and summer, so I'm very excited for that. And then next I have another velvety leafed philodendron, and it is my Philodendron Micans, which you have recently seen as well if you watched my favorite plants of October video. Oh yes, you've already heard me gush about this plant if you watched that video, but yes, I am just obsessed with him. I just cannot get over not only how beautiful it is, but how easy to grow it is and how quickly it grows. Like, it's already, this leaf I swear just unfurled not long ago, and then it's already giving me another leaf there. I'm so excited that I have it on a pole now. So yeah, just like 10 out of 10 recommend Philodendron Melanochrysum. Did I say Melanochrysum? Or did I say Micans again? Micans. Okay, so next I have a couple more that are rooting in water. So the first one is my Philodendron Bilietiae right here. This was a wishlist plant for me that Courtney also sent me, and I had it in sphagnum moss for a while, but it was just not doing too hot, so I actually took it out, and it seems to be rooting up really well in water. So yeah, we'll see how it does. This leaf, I'm sure it will lose, but I think it will be okay. It's still got a couple more leaves on there, so yeah, I'm not too worried. I think it's gonna root up in water and be okay. But yeah, I'm so excited to have this one. And then on the other side, joining it, I also have my Philodendron Florida Beauty, which does not look too hot, as you can see, but I am hoping that she pulls through. I actually took her out of moss as well because she didn't look great. All she has is that tiny root there, so I'm really hoping that she's going to just grow more roots. I put her in water. So hopefully she does okay. This is like one of my top wish list plants that was sent to me by Courtney. So yes, I am just fingers crossed for this one. If not, that's okay. You know, sometimes we lose plants, and I'm sure I will find another one, but these are extremely expensive right now. So yeah, let's just hope it makes it. Okay, and then lastly, I have my hanging baskets. So let me grab those down and I will show you what I have for trailing philodendron. Okay, so first I just have a regular Heartleaf green philodendron, and it's in this little hanging basket, and it's actually quite long. This thing has grown so much. I've had it for a little while, but it started from honestly just like the tiniest little pot, like it was only a few leaves, and it's obviously just taken off. So yeah, there's just something about the classic green Heartleaf philodendron. It's so beautiful and so easygoing. To be honest, I let this dry out more than I should. The pot's just so small. I should up pot it, but yeah, it seems to be hanging in there, and yeah, it's just a beautiful classic plant. And then another trailing philodendron that I have is actually my Philodendron Silver Stripe or Philodendron Rio. I've heard those names used interchangeably, and I think they're the same plant, but yes, I think I bought it as Philodendron Silver Stripe. So it's very similar to Philodendron Brasil, but it has more of like a creamy splash, as you can see. And the leaves are more elongated than Philodendron Brasil. So yeah, I think these are actually pretty highly sought after where I live. These aren't super readily available in Canada. I actually got this guy when I went to Seattle last year. So yeah, I will be honest, it's not my favorite plant. It's actually probably one of my least favorites, only because it seems to be so hard to keep the variegation. So if you guys have this plant, you will have to let me know what yours is like and give me some tips, because I find that it reverts so easily. Like it will put out a lot of just completely green leaves, and I try to cut them off and that seems to help, but yeah, it just seems really unstable when it comes to the variegation. So I do have it under my grow light now. Maybe it needs more fertilizing to keep the white going, I'm not really sure, but yes, I have taken a lot of cuttings from it, and yeah, it is also quite slow growing. Like I've had this for a year now, and that's, well, maybe I did cut this actually, because I tend to have to cut it a lot. Like I just had to cut that one. I tend to have to cut it a lot because it reverts so easily. So yeah, but I don't know. Okay, my camera cut me off, but that's fine. So the next plant I have to show is my Philodendron Brasil, which is beautiful. I love her so much. She's quite long. So this is what she looks like. I've had her for quite a while now, actually. My only complaint with Philodendron Brasil is that the new growth comes out so small. Like I don't know if this is just my plant or what the secret is or what, but it starts off with these big beautiful leaves, and then as it goes down they're just so tiny. Maybe I need to put it on a pole or something. It would probably put bigger leaves out if it was climbing, but yeah, regardless, it is really pretty. And the new growth oops, oh, that was a dead leaf, that's okay. And the new growth comes out like this really cute pinky color. So it is a very beautiful plant. I love it. I just wish I could get larger growth to come out at the bottom as well, but that's okay. And then I do have one more Philodendron Brasil to show you, so just one sec. Let me put this guy back. Okay, so this is actually another new plant of mine. It's kind of been like quarantining in the kitchen, but it is another Philodendron Brasil, as you can see, and this one has massive leaves. I actually found this at a big box store, and I just fell in love with it. Like, look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness, and it's so full. Like, it's so pretty. And it was only $15.99, I believe, for this big basket. I feel like I don't really need like another Philodendron Brasil, but maybe I will plant that other one and this one together and have like a really big trailing pot of it, or climbing. Maybe I'll make a climb, I don't know. It just ended up coming home with me, so now I have another one. But yeah, it is very beautiful and it was a really reasonable price, so I won't complain. Okay, so that is it, you guys. That is all of my philodendron. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to chat with you, so leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite philodendron is, which one I should add to my collection next, because yes, I am definitely having a philodendron moment. I'm obsessed with them, I will admit it. Okay, so that's it, you guys. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more collection type content from me, and make sure you're subscribed if you haven't yet. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.